Hi, I'm here to explain to you how to take the SkySight Engineering macerator, do-it-yourself macerator kit that converts a standard household garbage disposal, half-force garbage disposal, into a remote RV dump site that you can use at home at your convenience. As you know, you can run this through up to 100 foot of hose to have a nice clean RV dump at your own home or at your convenience. So the kit starts with these parts here, and you provide the garbage disposal. The only trick about the garbage disposal is you need to have one that uses a standard 3-volt flange mount like this, which is actually the most common kind. It's sold under this brand and many others. And you just remove the standard gasket with the food splashback thing, take this ring off, now you're down to the bare garbage disposal. So you've got the bare disposal. Eventually you're going to hook your own power cord with a GFI circuit to the bottom here, and it comes out that way. So it's important that you have to space it up. So you take the unique custom-made polymer feet we have, right? They're not going to rust or corrode over on you, and they serve two purposes. They get the disposal up off the ground so the power cord can come out the bottom, and they keep it from falling over, because the last thing you want when you're using the station, especially with flexible hose, is have this thing fall over. You have to have someone hold it up. So the feet are attached pretty simply just by tightening up this hose clamp here to make sure they're tight against the body. Space them out more or less equally, tighten them up, and then you've got your feet and you're spaced up for your power cord at the bottom. So that part's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. The only tool you need for the whole kit here is a screwdriver. So once you get your feet on it, you've got a nice stable base to work from here. I'll tighten this guy up here real quick so you have it. So that's it. The feet are now attached and now they're pretty good. The next thing then is to get the input to convert it so that your standard RV flange mount will hook. So you use the provided adapter flange in the kit. If there's any labels on this, take them off. It just goes in the top. It pops down in the flange there a little bit. Then you just take this and it goes right on top of the standard disposal we just disassembled flange from. Orient them so that the hoses and the discharge are all on the same side. Tighten the flanges down here. You know, snug them up pretty good so you'll have a waterproof seal there. Tighten these down, and you've got your basic disposal. You got a nice standard base to it. You've got your standard RV bayonet. You can go into your bay and discharge your waste that way. A garbage disposal set up to have this standard flange tailpipe, they call it, that comes out of the disposal that normally attaches here when it's in the kitchen. We're not going to use that, but we are going to use the custom stainless steel part that we made that converts this output to a garden hose, so you can use a garden hose to discharge out of. You'll probably find out elsewhere that if you use a 3/4 inch garden hose, you can go up to 100 feet and about a 7-foot lift with this, so you can actually get a remote dump site very easily in your own home or around. First thing is make sure you have the gasket in there. If there's one with the kit, or if you have a used disposal, it might already be in there. Just take this flange, use the custom stainless steel part we have there, tighten these two screws down, and now you've got a discharge that's a standard garden hose. And like I said, if you use a 3/4 inch garden hose, you can go up to 100 feet with a 7-foot elevation change. So you can go in your own septic system, you can go into your own toilet in your house, or if you're in a permanent site, you can go remotely to wherever the dump site happens to be. So you tighten these down, and now you've got your garden hose discharge, you've got your standard RV input, and you've got a nice wide base to stand on. If you're using a used disposal, this knockout here, there's a plastic plug in there that is for if you have a dishwasher hookup, you can hook it up there. So if that's been knocked out already, you can take in the kit, there's a plug here, and a hose clamp that you can use to tighten that up so that output won't happen. So once you get your power cord hooked up, and only use this with a GFCI circuit, because there is water on the outside. So once you get your own power cord provided on here, get everything tightened up, you're good to go. You can dump your waste into here, and you're good to dump. Remote it, you're good. When you're all done, use the provided in the kit, the rinser out here, you can hook up to the standard garden hose here. You can flush clean water through it, put it away, and you're done.